receiving a first-round pick, 20-year-old forward prospect Brendan Leipzig, and veteran Olli Jokinen. Francis joins Sportsnet 590 The Fan for an exclusive interview.
I'm very fortunate that things have worked out as long as they have here in Toronto. This was literally a dream come true for me, and I don't have any bad memories living here.
Jokinen is also a pending free agent and has just 6 points in 48 games this season. Alex Ovechkin has regained the NHL's goal-scoring lead with his 35th and 36th of the season in Washington's 5-3 win over the Ducks. Steven Stamkos reaching the 30-goal plateau. Tampa beat the Sharks 5-2. Blackhawks edging the Penguins 2-1 in a shootout. Blues also needing a shootout with the Panthers 2-1. Flyers beat the Sabres 2-1. A nice All-Star game debut for Kyle Lowry. He scored 10 points, added 8 assists as the West beat the East 163-158 in the highest-scoring game ever. Russell Westbrook was the game's MVP, dropping 41 points. It's one off Wilt Chamberlain's All-Star game record. And Bryson Snedeker won the Pebble Beach National Pro-Am for the second time in 3 years. His score of 22 under, breaking his own record of -20 set just 2 years ago. You're listening to the home of Leafs Nation, Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
The Jeff Blair Show. This morning, back at it. Reading and water. Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
Good morning. It is Brady Walker on your Monday. Happy Family Day. We're looking for some hockey. So the Mississauga Steelheads host Connor McDavid and the Erie Otters today at 2. I don't know if it's sold out, but this McDavid game, so it might be. No. I would... Oh, man. Really? You think it's going to sell it in Mississauga? There's no chance. Absolutely no chance. McDavid. I went to London 2 months ago, and I had to beg for tickets. London... Yes, okay. You're serious? No, there's no chance. Okay, all right. Okay. I guess not everybody likes hockey like I do. Don't doubt the drought. By the way, also at the ACC, the Toronto Marlies play. They take on the Binghamton Senators at 1 this afternoon. Let's go to our NHL on Sportsnet Insider. He is Mike Johnson for Sisley Honda. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I am well, and I'm going to have to agree. The likelihood of a junior game selling out in and around GTA.
Okay, fine.
I worked in the industry. I played in the NHL. Now, Brandon, I didn't play in the OHL. I've never been to an OHL game around Toronto.
Yeah.
So,
you and many others. Okay, let me change my stance. It's a disgrace that it's not sold out on Family Day and Connor McDavid's here. There. Go buy tickets. That's my...
There you go. There we go. Well done.
So, your first reaction when learning of the trade early yesterday, we've been kind of debating it all morning. Cody France and Mike Santorelli out. First-round pick, and Brendan Leipzig in. Did the Leafs get enough from two of the guys that, hey, let's be honest, we all knew they were going. The only question was when.
I guess the first reaction was, really? Already? They pulled the trigger already? You think that they have another couple weeks to continue to drive the market up. But, they see Chris Neal, another guy who might have been on the trading block. He gets in a fight in the weekend, breaks up his thumb. Maybe now they can't trade him. There is always that risk. You keep holding your assets, waiting for the market to go up. If one of them gets hurt, if the teams get cold feet, if something else happens, you may lose a little leverage. So the Leafs electing to strike first, that was probably the first reaction. That they went early. The other part is, and they would know better than us, they would have gauged the entire league for the interest in Santorelli, in France, in winning, and they would know whether trading them separately would have gotten a better return, a second-round pick each, or a second and a third round, or whatever it might have, the combination might have been, or putting them together, getting them the first rounder, because teams don't give up first-rounders. Teams don't give up first-round first-round picks for rentals. They only give up second-round as kind of the currency of choice for prominent rental players. And Cody France is a prominent rental player. Mike Santorelli on his own, while a very good player, I'm not sure if he garners a second-rounder as a rental only. So the fact they got all the way up to their first-round pick, even though it's going to be a very late first-round pick, is something they clearly wanted. And Brendan Leipzig, I don't know. I mean, I'm familiar with him as a player, but I don't know enough about him, where the Leafs see him, whether or not he could be a player in the NHL. But they got a first-rounder. They got a pretty good prospect who played in the American League All-Star game. And they got Ole Jokinen, who's in the house as well with his flowing lock. So we got to be happy about it.
Kind of one of those guys that you do feel bad for, right? Ole Jokinen has been that classic and can't even get to the playoffs his whole career, basically. And now he's on a first-place team, and now he's got to be where the Ides of March, right?
So true. Because the longest time, he had played the most game. Him and Jake Bomeister were howling it out for most games without ever having played in a playoff game.
They're on the same team.
And he finally gets the best team in the league, and now he's turned away. So it's a tough spot for Ole Jokinen. He's had a nice career, and he is strictly a salary retention by the league. So we'll take him off your books. You get our guys, and we have no future plans whatsoever for Ole Jokinen.
Yeah, he's having a brutal season as well, just 6
Yeah.
points. Not so great. This is a conversation we kind of got into a little bit earlier, Mike, and I'd like to hear your opinion on it, because we know the Dion Phaneuf contract is pretty onerous, and he's on a $7 million cap hit. He's 2 years older than Cody Franson. If you had your brother, if you're the Maple Leafs and you're stuck with that contract no matter what, you can just exchange the bodies that occupy it. Who would you rather have in it, Dion Phaneuf or Cody Franson?
On Dion Phaneuf's 7x7 contract.
Yes, same money.
I would put Dion Phaneuf there. I think that Cody Franson's had a very good year. He has been probably their best defender. But I think Dion Phaneuf has established a level of consistency in his game that is higher, and he's done it for longer than Cody Franson. And you also know that Dion Phaneuf, while maybe not everyone's dream leader, has at least come long enough in his own skin to be the captain of the Leafs and to have that contract. And Cody Franson is not wired the same as Dion Phaneuf. And I think sitting there as a $7 million player in Toronto on a bad team, and all that will entail, you'd see that affect Cody Franson. That would not help his game. It helps his bank account, but it would not help his game. So I think for that deal, Dion Phaneuf is benefited to have it. Cody Franson is probably going to get 5 or 6 years at 5 and change, like a Matt Niskanen kind of contract last summer, like maybe a Thornton kind of one of those guys that did really well last year. But I don't see him getting anywhere near Dion Phaneuf, and I think he should.
Mike Gus, drugs for Cecily Honda. So, yeah, you mentioned that